It's not quite yet Labor Day, but we're in the week and ready to go. Speaking of go, since the green light has been given to the JEEP, the Jamaica Emergency Employment Program, it has taken many on the road to empowerment. Find out how the program is doing in Jonestown in today's magazine. Plus tree planting. That's the action plan for children across the nation this Labor Day Friday. The magazine will now shift gears as we head right into the news.
Be a part of Labor Day 2014. Find a project and volunteer. Take a stand, beautify our land. Register your projects now with Parish Councils, Social Development Commission, and the JCDC. Call 978-7654, extension 5135, or email laborday2014@myc.gov.jm.
Good day, I'm Samantha Allen and this is your JIS News for Tuesday, May 20. Jamaica's road infrastructure and the public purse are to benefit from two initiatives aimed at reducing government spending. Transport, Works and Housing Minister Dr. Omar Davies has announced a major policy undertaking by his ministry to include the use of concrete as an alternative road construction material.
For future road construction activities, the bid documents prepared by the NWA will invite responses which speak only to the technical specifications required for the structure of the roads to be built or repaired. In other words, responses can either be for constructing using asphalt or concrete.
While delivering his sectoral presentation last week, Dr. Davies said it was a significant breakthrough for exploiting the most cost-effective road construction method. In another significant move, an agreement has been reached with the Ministry of Local Government for the National Works Agency to repair parish council roads.
The Minister of Local Government and I have agreed that as a matter of urgency, we'll begin working on this matter. It's a low-hanging fruit. It's not necessarily going to bring us more resources, but with greater coordination in assigning priority to the roads for which local authorities are responsible in terms of their need for repairs.
Dr. Davies said there would be greater coordination in designing responses, technical specifications, and procurement policies. Jamaica could soon welcome a major manufacturing investment that would support plans towards making the island a global logistics hub. Transport Minister Dr. Omar Davies says the world's leading manufacturer of port container cranes is looking to establish a manufacturing facility in Jamaica's economic zone.
The Prime Minister, my colleague ministers in my ministry, and I met with Dr. Hai Liang Song, the chairman and president of ZPMC at OPM. ZPMC is seriously examining the establishment of a manufacturing facility in the economic zone, if established, which will fabricate these cranes for the Caribbean and Latin American markets.
ZPMC manufactures 70% of the world's demand for crane. Government has announced the establishment of adjudicate committees to help accelerate its land titling program. Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller says the adjudicate committees will deal specifically with landowners who have no documentary proof of ownership.
The committee will sit in the communities where the land is located so that the facts about the property rights relating to the land can be ascertained, and this, I'm sure, will clear the way for the land to be registered.
The Prime Minister was addressing the launch of the extension of the Land Administration and Management Program, LAMP. Originally a 2-year program, LAMP has been extended to 10 years and now includes the parishes of Westmoreland, St. James, Hanover, St. Anne and Trelawney. In the meantime, government will be amending the Facilities for Titles Act so that certificates of compliance can be used to give landowners proof of ownership. Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller has called on Caribbean interests to pool their collective wisdom and resources to make the region the most sought-after tourist destination.
This will allow our open small island economies to optimize our earnings from the global tourism trade, attract more visitors, create more jobs, and secure the well-being of our peoples in the region.
The Prime Minister was speaking at the opening of the Key West Luxury Village in the Turks and Caicos Islands Sunday. She said the expansion of the region's economic space depended on the diversification of the tourist offerings and the continuous training and development of hospitality workers. She also pointed to the British government's decision to revise the air passenger duty rate for persons coming to the region as an example of the power of teamwork.
The playing field is now more level, and we look forward to increased growth out of the UK into our region.
And finally, government will be providing more money to carry out projects this Labour Day.
The Ministry of Local Government and Community Development will provide an additional $5 million to the parish councils to carry out their Labour Day projects.
That's in addition to the $4 million already provided for Labour Day activities. At this weekend's Workers' Week and Labour Day Thanksgiving service, persons were again encouraged to embrace the 2014 theme, Take a Stand, Beautify Your Land.
Jamaica has been built on the service of volunteers and volunteerism. The time is on the 23rd, and certainly leading up to the 23rd, when we should take a stand to demonstrate the best of who we are via work.
During Workers' Week and on Labour Day, we commit ourselves anew to the task of caring for the environment and undertaking projects that will contribute to the physical and social development of our country.
And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Samantha Allen. Thanks for watching.
We want a productive Jamaica. We are not productive Jamaicans. Productivity to move forward on this land. Productivity, that's the way to go, we should understand. Productivity is the way to go for all us Jamaicans. Small business, big business, old and young, we are tell every woman and man. We want growth and prosperity for a better nation with a building plan. So we can build our product and sell our product and put more money in our hand. Our economy can rise to a level and build a better nation. Productivity to move forward on this land. Productivity, that's the way to go, we should understand. Productivity to move forward on this land. Productivity, that's the way to go, we should understand. Productivity.
Productivity, Pathway to Prosperity. A message brought to you by the Jamaica Productivity Center, a department of the Ministry of Labour and Social Security.
Welcome back. Now the Jeep has been driving to all crevices and corners to get Jamaicans on board. We make a stop in Jonestown where the Jeep is mobilizing hope.
The Jamaica Emergency Employment Program, JEEP, is one of the government's strategies for countering chronic unemployment among some Jamaicans, particularly those in lower socioeconomic groups. Persons with special needs, those with low skill levels, and those from underserved communities have been benefiting. The St. Andrew community of Jonestown is among them. Residents of the area have been enjoying an uplifting journey with the Jeep that's taking them down the road to a place where critical community infrastructure are in place and the path to financial independence is laid.
It helps out a whole lot of people because not for the youth them there and really not never that go on. So when this come in, the whole community in general have something to do and everybody appreciate it, you know.
Important drainage network and collapsed retaining walls were repaired under the program. In the process, short-term employment was created for the skilled and semi-skilled residents on the various projects.
Well, the program is good enough. It helps a lot of people. Me and get employed, or me employ 3 other persons with me.
It's good for the community. We have lots of people, we have plumber, we have mason, and painter who do the work here.
Roadways in the community also got a facelift, and unsightly zinc fences have been removed and replaced with more aesthetically pleasing concrete block walls.
I think it's upliftment of the community, you know, to get rid of the zinc fence and put concrete structure in the walls. They feel good because some of them can't afford the concrete walls and to get rid of the zinc fence, you know. So I think it's very good for them.
When them things are going on, you know, find a man say, boy, I go do this, I go thief, I go. You know, say I have rough gone morning. It's either I go carry some cement and some concrete.
The Jonestown Primary School, located in the center of the inner city community, is regarded as a true community school, serving the heavily populated Jonestown and surrounding areas. But the wear and tear of time has made its mark on the institution's physical infrastructure, until Jeep delivered a well-needed facelift.
This bright look is both internal and external, because all the classrooms have also been repainted. Restored, we're proud of our restored and refurbished classrooms. We're proud of this auditorium, restored and refurbished, and the staff room. The school has a new roof, and the leaking ceiling has been repaired. Our students now have a dining room that opens into a nicely refurbished kitchen. A guidance facility was constructed, complete with 2 private counseling rooms. And thanks to 7 newly installed water tanks and a pump, students and teachers now have a regular, uninterrupted water supply.
The renovation work created short-term employment for about 40 persons. The 2-month project, done at a cost of almost $6 million, is part of a larger development plan to create a more learning-friendly environment at Jonestown Primary.
The current school board of management has undertaken a major redevelopment program which is focused on rebranding the school and restoring excellence on 3 dimensions: educational, physical, and community outreach.
Jeep and the contributions from other agents of change has taken the school closer to achieving these development goals.
The Ministry of Education gave us the initial funds that we used to do the external painting, and it helped us to get us on the way to, started our program. Then the Jamaica Emergency Employment Program, otherwise known as JEEP, which favorably considered our application for funding. We felt that our needs were significant enough to justify the funding, and they came through for us.
For more information on Jeep, call 754-2584 or visit the Ministry of Transport Works and Housing's website, mtw.gov.jm/Jeep.
My name is Adrian Carr, the double silver medalist in primary school champs, and you're watching Jamaica Magazine.
Lift up your hearts with a smile. Lift up your feet with a dance. Lift up your spirits with a song. It's family time. It's family time. It's family time.
We're now changing gears as we focus on our children. It's still Child Month, and recently the National Child Month Committee honored some students from non-traditional high schools who are doing exceptionally well. Get the highlights right now.
At the top is just us.
Our challenges began with our household, with the fact that we were born in so little, and real poverty being the hallmark of our very existence. Determination to do well became our theme.
Persons outside would discriminate non-traditional high schools, saying that children go there are not advanced or not well learned, but I am a living testimony here today. When I actually passed Papa Bean High School, I was crying, but being there, I found out that it was to the level that I could achieve what I am today.
We all agreed that we were going to honor students from non-traditional high schools. So today, we really want our awardees to know that we are proud of you. You are our future, and we know that you will continue to do well and shine. Some of you have done So much better than some of the others from the traditional high school. So much better.
This award is of particular significance because it recognizes and applauds children from non-traditional high schools who have attained 5 or more subjects in CSEC exams. And we are going to be reaching a stage where it won't be a no division between traditional and non-traditional. We are one Jamaica, we are all excellence, and we're going forward with that.
Some persons need more time to bloom. Some people are late starters. It's not where you're coming from, but where you're going.
We sent out nomination forms to all the non-traditional high schools and asked the teachers to recommend them, telling something about their background, what challenges they face, how they help out in their community, and also their CSEC classes.
The topic just us. You can't stop it just us. Or if you can't stop it just us. Yeah.
The heights by great men, reach and kept, were not obtained by sudden flight. But they, whilst their companions slept, were toiling upward through the night. We were never indeed the cream of the crop, but this statement also served to prove to the rest of society that no matter what or where you come from, or which school you are sent to, you can make the best use of the available resources.
At the top, it's just us.
Sometimes even the greatest joys bring challenge, and the children with special needs inspire a very, very special love.
Smoking, it's bad for your health. There's nothing cool about this habit. Tobacco smoking is a silent killer that will snare you in a horrific cycle of addiction that robs you of your money and your health. And it's not just you who suffers. Those around you who inhale the smoke are also at risk, your friends and loved ones. So stop if you've started, or resist before you begin the habit. Stay healthy.
A host of activities are taking place across the nation this year. But it's not only the adults who will be hard at work, our children will be laboring too. They will be planting trees to beautify our land. Take a look now at how GIS is already full speed ahead in this initiative.
Leave the trees and let them be. Lord, Lord, can't you see?
The tree, you see the tree? The tree is the center to it. The tree is the lung of Mother Earth. You have to plant it, we in the dirt. See the tree, you see the tree? The tree is the center to it.
Trees are no doubt critical to the survival of the world. Without them, we would all literally die. In fact, it was Mahatma Gandhi who said,
What we are doing to the forest of the world is but a mirror reflection of what we are doing to ourselves and to one another. The Jamaica Information Service, in partnership with the Forestry Department, decided to play its part in educating our children, and in May, embarked on a tree planting initiative amongst our nation's students. 4 schools were selected to participate in this initiative: Harborview, Padmore, Bridgeport, and Nagahead Primary.
We didn't want to do the regular, having children come into voice programs or write programs specifically for children. We wanted to get them integrated into the future because they are the future. We know that environment or topics relating to the environment, they are a big thing these days. Climate change, how that affects rainfall and all of that, and the importance of trees.
It's good to plant trees.
Why?
Because God loves trees.
God loves trees. Of course he loves trees. Somebody else who wants to tell me? I'm going to get the drummer, then I'm going to get her.
Because when you plant trees, you can eat from it and you can get food from it and you can do much things from it.
The trees were provided by the Forestry Department.
Our mandate is to increase forest cover by 2% over the next 10 years. So any organization, group, or individual who is interested in tree planting and reforestation exercise, we are just a phone call away. We will be happy to help, offer technical advice, and this is our mandate, so we are always willing and able to help.
First things, trees provide us with oxygen. We need oxygen so that we can live. And we provide the trees with the carbon dioxide because the trees need carbon dioxide so that they can live.
Did you know, in a year, an average tree can remove 1 ton of carbon dioxide from the air? Trees are a source of medicinal drugs. Trees increase the beauty of our surrounding.
Indeed, the students learned a wealth of knowledge.
It also helps the children to know about the importance of the trees that they are surrounded by and how it is important for them to actually be a part of planting trees and ensuring that persons keep the forests around them safe.
We think it's very important because the younger we get them, the better it is, because we are trying to encourage the new generation to be more aware of the environment, to be more environmentally conscious, right? And this, we think, is part of the thrust.
Valuable lessons not only for our children, but indeed all of us.
So the Labour Minister, the Honourable Derek Kelly, has said that we should use Labour Day as a day of work and not rest. So we went out the road to hear from some Jamaicans their plans for the day as they share on the importance of Labour Day.
Yes, it is important, but my plans is to go to work at church. So we have a clean-up day at church. So that is our Labour Day project.
Well, I'd like to do a project, maybe my own home, because, you know, your home is everything. And I think that if they can do a lot to encourage people to develop housing, you know, fix the police stations, whatever is necessary, because we have to work together as a community and as a people. Let us do it together as Jamaican people. Everybody can contribute something.
Well, it's important. I have plans to do some work at my home.
Yes, man, very important. I hold heap of plan, man. Clean up my place and come out and come paint up and thing, you know.
Well, we plan to do like Labour Day in the parish, from St. Thomas. So sometimes the road is very bad, we would work on the road to let the vehicle them get to go out, come to town, because I work in town.
We clean up all the while, man. I'm not a special day for that because cleanliness is a part of godliness. Don't.
Important, yes. It's good for you to clean up your community and clean up your surrounding and make the place kind of clean and look good.
That can easily change if we allow the cutting of trees. Forest fires
animal grazing, crop cultivation, or improper dwellings to destroy our forest reserves. Help preserve Jamaica's flora and fauna. If you know or suspect that someone is hurting our forest reserves, call 1-888-FORESTS. Remember, protecting our forests means sustaining our lives.
It's a new beginning. New day is dawning. It's time to arise. We have the gene of achievement and pride.
A bold new beginning. Time for action. We have the spirit to fight on.
This is Jamaica. This is our land. We have our future with God in our plan. We'll play our part building this great nation. This is Jamaica. This is our land.
Let us make every effort to forge unity and resolve to work hard for our prosperity.
Leaving our children a legacy of hope. Breaking the shackles and smashing the old. This is Jamaica. This is our land. This is our we have our future with God in our plan. We'll play our part building this great nation. This is Jamaica.
Let me hear the children say.
This is Jamaica. This is our land. We have a future with God in our plan. We'll play our part in this great nation. This is Jamaica. Come on, everybody, let's sing. This is Jamaica. This is our land. We have our future with God in our plan. We'll play our part in this great nation. This is Jamaica. This is our land.
Jamaica, together we can.
Take a stand. Beautify our land. That's the theme for Labor Day this year. Hope you learned a lot from our interesting facts. This year marks the 53rd observance of the day, and we encourage you to be of service to your community. Email your comments on today's magazine to jamaicamagazine@jis.gov.jm. Plus, visit our website, jis.gov.jm, and all various social media platforms for all the things you need on all things Jamaican. On behalf of the entire production team, I'm Adrian Atkinson. Get busy.
This has been a production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.